Alright, question 5. Elisa decides to walk home from her favorite restaurant. The restaurant is 5 miles from her home and she can walk at a steady pace of 2 miles an hour. Which equation models Elisa's distance from home based on the time spent walking? Okay, so the first question I would ask myself is, what is being represented by the slope? What is being represented by the y-intercept? So another way I would word this is slope is what is changing? What will change? Since this says based on the time spent walking, what will change as time walking goes on? And what is being represented by the y-intercept? This is how I think. What is the initial? What is the initial value based on time walking? So that's what I am thinking in my mind. So I'm looking at this. This is in slope-intercept form. So again, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. What is being represented by the slope will help us answer what m is. So our whole goal is to find what m is. And what is being represented by the y-intercept, or what is the initial value based on time walking, is our b in this equation. So m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. So if we look back at this, the restaurant is 5 miles from her home and she can walk a steady pace of 2 miles per hour. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, what will change as time walking changes? Well, how many miles she's covered will change as time changes, time walking changes. So then my next question is, okay, well, is the initial value of miles 5 miles or 2 miles? So this says it is 5 miles from her home. She decides to walk home from her favorite restaurant. So the initial is she is initially 5 miles from home. So right here is going to be 5. So now she can walk at a steady pace. Alright, so here's the key word. Rate, pace. Those are key words for slope because slope is representing a change. So anytime you see pace or rate, that's a good indicator that the word what's following is going to be the slope. So she can walk 2 miles an hour. So that's going to be 2 miles per hour. There's another, or an hour. So per or an is giving you a rate. That's another good indicator that that's a slope, is if you see the word per. So that's a good indicator that that is a slope. So back to this. So if I think of this at 2, now the question is which equation models Elisa's distance from home based on the time spent walking? So if I'm thinking I'm at a restaurant, but I want to know how far away I am from home, this is initially 5 miles. So after 1 hour, she's covered 2 miles. So she actually, from home, is now only 3 miles. So her total distance decreased. So this is what would be represented as a negative slope. So that's why it's a negative 2x, is because she's decreasing her distance from home.